going crazy. We at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get crazy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Uju Banton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, what a drums at?
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know.
Life Stadium in New Jersey. It's week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Zach Wilson and the New York Jets taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Throwing to start here is Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first running back drafted in April, this is Breece Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 carries, 53 yards. Now it's Wilson.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson buying time to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Carter. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Carter. Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Jets will take over first. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Another tote for Carter. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He's got room at the 30. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Jets on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3. Michael Carter with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now touchdown at Zerline. He'll kick it away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it up.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver Hill. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete.
Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And 3rd and 8 now. Here's Tua. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Sanders' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their to go in this first half. Tua now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first. This from 40. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brent.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they will wrangle it down, a couple yards shot for their next possession. Second half starts with a run by Hall. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Hall again. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Wilson. Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They'll run with Hall. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of...
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua, it's Hill, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Two and a throw again. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll hit Mostert again here. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. First down as the difference holds at 11. And that one just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within one score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within one score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Another run on second down with Carter. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first and 10, it's Carter. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Carter once more. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 32. The Jets on third down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. That'll give him 8 that time. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. He'll get this. From the 31, Tua. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Mike Gesicki's really emerged as one of the Miami Dolphins' primary targets, and he can run the entire route tree. We know he's dependable in the short areas, but he can also stretch the field down the middle. A career-high 73 catches last season, and he gets another one here to move the chains.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Tua to throw. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now Tua. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. Tua. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Probably in your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Back to Robinson now on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll go again with Hall, and he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up, deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility. Look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Igbinoghene elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down. And
Not moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Jets, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a home date next week.
More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show, I'm just letting you know that I'm